Okay, let's have a look at it then. This mound of earth, which is basically ordered and then found out we got far too much. And it's the wrong type of earth as well. It's the earth, or someone said, oh, this is the earth you have at the bottom of a lake. They have put it in ponds, you know, the ponds that they keep fishing. They'll put this earth at the bottom because it keeps the water in. You know what I mean? And they'll splurge it all the way down the sides and everything. So I went, oh, I thought to myself, you know what? I could make my own lake, which they call a reservoir, an Angetnam. And then I'm going to make a river coming off it and everything. So I got the walls, the walls are like sloping. There was no wall at this end. So what I've been doing is, it's actually broke the fucking shovel, look at that. Broke the fucking shovel off. I have to weld that. I've got a welder, so I'll have to weld it tomorrow. Not that I ever use it. Well, I did. I built a gate over there, look. That gate there. Yeah, so I'm out here at night, so the coils of mosquito repellent in Burnham, and deep that is, I'm telling you, that's deep. Just got to make sure that the walls and everything balances and people can't walk on the. I make it so that they can't walk on the walls. I take it right up like that to the point where, and then I might actually splodge. What they actually do for real life in dams, I've seen them do, is they put concrete. There's splodge concrete all on the outside. Yeah, so I'm going to take this. This is going to be double the size that it is now. So see that there? I think you see that. That's deep, that is. So I've got to make a decision how far I'm going to make it. Because the thing is, you see, is this stuff, this mud, when it gets wet, it's like splodgy. It's literally mud. You know what I mean? It's like, and your feet just go through it. Your feet will be a foot underneath it. So it is very, very light. So I've got to make sure I don't take this too close to the earth. I mean, but what you can see there's going to be double because I'm going to bring it all the way out to you. And all the earth that I'm taking out is going to end up as the wall on the outer wall, which was no wall here before. Everything that's there, I've put that. I can't believe it myself. I know, because there's a lot of fans will be thinking, I can't believe it, Steve. Well, believe it. I've just been cutting and sending it out. And then eventually, it's actually built the wall that was here. There was nothing here. There was nothing here. I've just kept throwing it. And then I'll build it out, double what I've got at the moment. And then that's it then. That'll be a nice pond, that will. And then I'll have an escape route for the water. And then I'll have a pump involved. The water will pump round. And then I'll have fish in here. And I'll basically have water escaping. And then going, because I'll be filling it up with a pump. With itself, you know, water will be leaving. And I'll make like a river somehow. I don't know how I'm going to make it. I'll make a river somehow. Whether I'm going to have to like get some, I don't know, some tubes or something, or just some half round, put it, you know, and have the river going round, and then somehow I want to see if the fish can somehow be in the river, they can actually flow round. You know what I mean? And he'll help as well. You'll help. Will you be helping, Big Red? They don't care about lights, do they? Look, will you be helping, Big Red? Yeah, because you're a bloody lovely one. I know that. Oh, there's his brother. Are you going to hit him? Are you going to bite him? They're in love rivals at the moment because they've got a bitch in heat. She likes him because he's a beautiful dog, isn't he? But he is horny as hell, right? He's literally, the red man's ready to go to work as soon as he gets off the plane, like Bill Clinton. That's why I call him Bill Clinton, and as well as Big Red. And but he wants it, but she doesn't want him. It's crazy. She's interested in him. She jumps on his back and mounts him and everything because that's what they do to sort of show, like, this is what I want you to do, which is a bit mental. But Bond does that with me sometimes. You know what I mean? And then here you go. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it in there. Do you know he's in there now? I'm putting them to work if I can. If they might start digging. You never know. That's what they do. Oh, look at this. They might start digging that out to go, look, hey, I'll come in the morning to be finished. Because yeah, look at this now. They just decided, oh yeah, you know what we need to do? Dig some bloody holes. Could dig the roots out of the tree. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. Tall little thing. You saw him coming down there, didn't you? It's tall. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm gonna have to put, I don't have to put plastic in it because this stuff is, you know. And then I'll put concrete. I'll spread concrete, wet concrete, all that on the outside, and it'll just create, you know, maybe even like put some wire netting on the floor as well, so the whole thing's held and it can't go anywhere. Be interesting. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. If I put a hole, you see, at a certain point, like there, halfway down, they'll gravitate through a tube, and I can have that tube where they just drop straight down into some kind of river. Then they go around, and then somehow I've got to get it where they can actually get back up again. How I'm going to do it, I don't know. I might do like I was thinking about like a seesaw. Imagine like a seesaw. So they come to one end, and then they're all at one end. And then suddenly something happens where water trickles over, and then the lift does a seesaw thing, and it scoots them all up in the air, and they scoot back into the top again. I'm gonna have to draw it out because I can't think about it in my brain. I can't work it out. I can't in my visual context. I just can't picture it. But yeah, I'm gonna draw that out now. There must be people who've done it. If I even ask ChatGPT, he'll say, yeah, there's a way that they do it. They send fish so they don't have to stay. They can stay in a flow. So they can go against the flow and end up back. They can just go round in a river. Anyway, right, let's get some dinner on the go.